The hoe looks scared as shit. She looked like she on some type of drugs. Her eyes look glossy. Anyway, hey, it's Tia, baby. And I am back with another video. I know that I said that I wasn't coming out with another video until next week because I brought out a video a day early, but someone sent me a video. Well, sent me the title of a video for me to check out, a supporter of mine, and I want to thank her for that. I don't know if she wanted her name out there, so I'm not going to put her name out. But she sent me a video. Well, the title of the video that says, it's The Secrets of Selena, I Will Survive. But it's in Spanish. It was Secreto de Selena, and then it was like a space, and it said I Will Survive. So I guess you would, but when I put it in, I thought it was it kept showing like her Selena singing the song Survive, but it's actually a series. And I saw it I thought it was, when I first saw it, I thought it was like a trailer of the series that's supposed to come out on Netflix, because the girl that was singing it kind of looked like the Christian Serratos, I think. Serratos. I forgot her last name, but it looked like her. But at the end of the video, it would say The Secrets of Selena in Spanish, and I was like, I know this ain't based on. And I had to. I'm sorry I'm all over the place because I'm kind of like irritated by what I just saw. Not at the person that sent it, but just at the video itself, because I'm like, I had to watch it again, and it said what I thought it said. And I was like, is that based on that book that came out that the Quintanillas was against, like was coming at her for, because they was trying to expose Selena of like different stuff, like with her, with a doctor and all of that craziness. And they come, and then it said that it's coming out September 23rd, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'll put it, if I said the wrong date, I will put it in this video on TNT. And I'm like, where's all these series coming from? I'm like, I'm confused. I'm like, okay, what about the one that's on Netflix? Then I'm hearing that one's coming out this year, I think this year, later on this year. I'm hearing different stories. Then I read somewhere online that the reason why they postponed the one on Netflix because of the virus. So I'm like, it's so many different, hearsays. But this one is not the one that's coming on Netflix. This one is it looks like it's based on the book. And then when I saw the clip, it looks like some trash. I'm sorry. Like like the person that's playing Chris had a bad wig on. It just looked fake. The person that's playing Selena, her wig was rough. It looked like she found that in the Halloween section in CVS with the cheap Morticia wigs. It just looked like, what is this? It looked like a cheesy version of the movie. And I hope that, well, like I said, when I saw the trailer for the other one that's coming on Netflix, it looked pretty much the same thing. But I don't know. It's just too much. I'm at the point where Chris might as well just go ahead and put in his series. I bet his will outweigh all of them, because I'm like, why? I'm like, the Quintanillas are putting out one, well, supporting one. Then this one's coming out on TNT. I'm like, even though he did sign off something a couple months after she died, fuck it, forget it. Like, shoot, all these other people putting out series, at least his will be honest, at least his will set the record straight, and at least his will be based on a factual book that he wrote. And he lived that life. He was involved in all of that. So he might as well, I mean, if that means he's gonna be charged, not like locked up, but he might have to pay Abraham some money. Fuck it, it's worth it. It'll be worth it at the end, because I'm sure he's gonna get twice as much more than what he will owe Abraham. Because it's like, at this point, he might as well, because it's too many series coming out at once based on one person, and it's too many different types of plots in these series. And I'm like, what are they trying to expose? What are they trying to expose? Even if she did have secrets, she was a human being. We all have secrets. We all have skeletons in our closet. No one's perfect. She's not perfect. What the hell? Like, I don't think she did anything with the doctors. That is an absolute lie. And if they try to insinuate that in that genre, in that series, that's a bunch of bullshit. Just because she was friends with the doctor doesn't mean she had a relationship with him. I mean, she can, sometimes it does she comes off as flirtatious, but that's just her being bubbly. That's just her being herself. And something just came to me. I saw some clips of Stephanie Mills. If y'all don't know who Stephanie Mills is, she's a singer. She was really like popping in the early 80s, 90s, and she was in The Wiz, the Broadway version of The Wiz. She was Dorothy back in the 70s. She was Michael Jackson's first girlfriend. And she was telling, in different interviews how Michael Jackson was totally misunderstood by the whole world. They wasn't ready for him.
And so kind. And he's not a pedophile. Not at all.
So why do you think he got caught up in that whole pedophile scandal?
Because Michael liked being around children because they were innocent. Even my brother Andre used to hang around Michael. Mm-hmm. And they didn't want anything from him. They didn't have an agenda. And I think that's why he liked being around children. They just liked to play and have fun. Mm-hmm. They didn't have an agenda, but most people around him had an agenda. They wanted something. I mean, I would go to Havenhurst and see mothers drop their daughters off to stand at that gate and wait for Michael. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes.
But he was very shy. He was never, ever a child molester. Never, ever. He's innocent. He was misunderstood, just grossly misunderstood, and he was before his time. And people didn't understand because he loved children. Children, they're not tainted. They're pure. And that's what he was always constantly looking for, whereas adults always wanted something from him, where children just wanted to have fun and love him.
Do you think it was strange, any of his behavior, like staying over with the kids or anything like that?
I didn't think it was strange. No. Yeah. I didn't think anything he did was strange. I think the public and I think people that were around him made it strange, and because he liked that, they made the story. But he's not that. He was the most gentle person, kind.
Michael was so sweet and so innocent, and I really don't think that this world was ready for the kind of person he was. You know what I'm saying? He was love. And that's all he knew was love, and that's all. And he loved children because children are innocent. They're not tainted, and they don't judge you. They don't want anything from you. So that's why he felt comfortable being around.
They thought that he was this pedophile, but he was nothing near. I knew he wasn't, but he's nowhere near a pedophile. He surrounded himself around children because he knew that children didn't want anything from him, that they were pure, they were authentic. They were authentic. He knew that they didn't have an agenda. And she was very much right. He said they were together for years, but the reason why they broke up is because he wasn't ready for marriage. She was, and also because he was changing. As he got bigger, he was changing, and I guess they just grew apart. But that to me sounds a lot like Selena. Like, I don't think the world was ready for a genuine, happy person. I don't think that they were ready for her. And that's probably why people assume she was a cheater or whatever, because she was just a genuine friendly person that didn't want nothing from nobody. Versus when, you know, nowadays people, when they are, you know, happy or, you know, extra nice or whatever, they always have a hidden agenda. She didn't, and I guess people didn't find that abnormal. They probably thought, oh, something ain't right. She gotta have some she gotta have some type of something hiding. She may not have skeletons in her closet, but I'm just saying, if she does, so what? We're not perfect. And even in Chris' books, he stated that they had marital issues. I mean, I didn't find that odd. I didn't find that shocking, because no relationship is perfect. None. And it just shows how human she really was through his eyes. And I just wish that whoever keeps coming out with these secret of Selena shit need to just take a seat somewhere, please, because it's stupid. It's just stupid. It's stupid. And I'm just like, I'm telling you, Chris, I know you probably don't watch my videos. Please make a series. Like, make the series, please. I mean, I know that there were documents that was exchanged between you and Mr. Quintanilla, but at this point, so what? Shit. So what? Like, myself and that millions of other fans will want to see this series from you. So I'm telling you, can you make a series? Please. Based on the book, I mean, I don't know, but something, because it's just too many series coming out left and right, saying different shit, and it's just like annoying. It's annoying, and I'm like, give it a rest. Like, all we needed was that series. That series alone would have been it and all, because it shows the other side of her, not the stardom side, but the human side of her. And then that was it. That's it, and that's all. But people had to be difficult, want to throw in legal shit and all that crap, and it was like, I don't know. But check out that video. Actually, I'll have a snippet of the video that I seen. I'm not going to I would love to put it on the auto on, but because I keep getting copyright emails, when I thought that you can, as long as it's under 15 seconds, they won't send you an email. But obviously that's a lie. So I'm just going to show you the visual, and y'all just got to check out that video on your own to hear the audio. It was terrible. But yeah. So I just wanted to come out with that, and I will definitely be back with another video on next Friday. Peace.